Good morning, everyone. I am bringing you guys your first inspirational vitamin on a Tuesday in May. And I will be reading out of Lamentations today, which is one of my favorite books of the Bible to kind of go back to when I need just a reminder of who God is. And I think a lot of us, if not all of us, are just feeling really kind of over it, just with life, with quarantine, with just video calls all day long. And I just think it's difficult. And I know I am just feeling frustrated, and it can be easy for me to just push my frustration off onto other people or onto God. And so sometimes I just need a little bit of a reminder. And so I want to do that with you guys today. But I'll be reading out of Lamentations chapter 3. And for most of this chapter, the author is just kind of talking about how terrible life is, and just talking about how he feels like God isn't listening and he's depressed and all this stuff. But in verse 21, it says, "Yet I call this to mind, and therefore I have hope. Because of the Lord's faithful love, we do not perish, for his mercies never end. They are new every morning. Great is your faithfulness. I say, the Lord is my portion, therefore I will put my hope in him. The Lord is good to those who wait for him, to the person who seeks him. It is good to wait quietly for salvation from the Lord." What I love about this is when the author is just talking about all these terrible things, what stops his train of thought here is what he says in verse 21, which says, Yet I call this to mind, and therefore I have hope." And what is it that he's calling to mind? Well, it's all of the rest of this chapter. He's talking about how faithfully loving God is. He's talking about his mercies, how they are new every morning. He's talking about his faithfulness, his sense of hope, the salvation that comes from the Lord. All of that is what the author is calling to mind when life is hard for him. And I know that this is different. It's not different because it's God, but our experiences of God are different. And I just think something I need to practice this week is when I feel frustrated, when I feel discouraged or disappointed, or I feel defeated, I think what I need to do is recall this to mind, and just think about how powerful God is and who God is to me and what he's done for me, and really trace that through my life and recall that to mind, and therefore have hope in this. I hope that's helpful. Thanks.